Okay, it is Tuesday, 10:51 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States. This is not financial advice. Only to be used. This only use this information as entertainment, and please do your own research. Okay, so yeah, Bitcoin had a big correction of about 10% in the last 24 hours, and yeah, let's just take a look at that. I was just asked yesterday in the chat. Somebody had asked me where did I think the bottom would be for Bitcoin. And I said basically where we are today. I think I said yesterday around 60,000. I just pulled up the chart, got rid of all these lines, and I just looked for prior, support and resistance was right around here. I said like 58,000 or 60,000, and we went right down to like the mid 58s, and now we're at the mid 60,000s, and we came right back down to the lower part of this exponential ribbon. Like I think I said we were going to do, perhaps on the daily chart. And, we could even go down there on the weekly chart, which is still a possibility, probably around where this green line is at, 53,000. But, I didn't think it would happen today, like 24 hours after my stream yesterday. So, yeah, so as Bitcoin's correcting, everything else corrects. And the altcoins usually get hit more. But I think million tokens actually are doing pretty good. The person that caused this pump, last I checked, still hasn't sold. And I see like the mega whale, that one's like 2.5%. He's been buying like over 400 tokens recently too. Check the Discord on that, on Technical Tim. Some posts about that. So at my job, during the break earlier today, I was just thinking about fib levels and stuff. And we've been kind of in this channel here for the most part for million token. And I just kind of thought, what would happen if I took the fib level from the bottom of here to, I'm going to ignore the peak, that run up really fast, and just use the fib level to the top of where I thought the peak was in this channel. And, this is not how you normally do it, but I'm just thinking, just to ignore the extreme volatility. And that would give us, a golden pocket ratio of around $18.76 to $19.30. So, but I'm going to still dollar cost average, I'm trying to get it at $20. And, I've got some wired money on its way, which still hasn't hit my account yet. But when it does, I'll probably buy on Uniswap or Polygon. And yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting right now. And, I'm thinking maybe just Polygon. If I'm trying to catch a bottom here, it doesn't matter if I'm buying on Uniswap. I just hate buying on Uniswap and if the transaction fee doesn't go through. So this is probably just a really short stream. Gas fees aren't too bad right now, 121, which is not too bad for the day. Ethereum's at 4,200. The altcoin cycle is better than I would think. Take a look at it. This is on the 4-hour chart. So we did break pretty bad on the 4-hour. We broke below this red trend line. First time really since back early November. But yeah, we've been basically above that red line since late October. So maybe that might be resistance, but 4 hours is a really short time frame. And, Bitcoin only had a correction of about 15% from the top to the bottom here. That's really not much for Bitcoin. Usually like, 20, 30% minimum. And a big correction would be like 40%. So I wonder what that would be from the top to the bottom of that 21 moving average on the weekly. So that would be 23% there. And if we went to the red line, 33%. So yeah, we can come back down and wick below, and we'll just see what happens. But usually if we're above the exponential on the ribbon for Bitcoin on the 4-hour, we're in an uptrend. And if we're below it, we're in a downtrend. So we are pretty much on a downtrend right now. Even if we come back up here to like $63,000, that ribbon can now act as resistance and then continue the, crypto market going down. So I'm going to try to be patient and, try to get that 20 I'll start dollar cost averaging at $20 for a million token, and then a little more between 18 and 19. And then if panic ensues and we come back down to these lower fib levels around $16 or $17, I'm gonna try to have some cash on the side. I'm gonna try not to ape in so much. So defined, you can look at where you think the cheapest thing for a million token is. Right now, according to this, it's PancakeSwap with $21.92. Uniswap's at $21.95, about the same price. And Polygon is a little more expensive at 22.28. But those things can always change very quickly. If you're going to buy a lot of million token, just remember, check out these exchanges side by side. So on Uniswap here on the left, like $10,000 would get you about 447 tokens of million token. And then that same amount of money on the Polygon network would only give you 390. And then 10,000 on the PancakeSwap would only give you like 381. So that's a significant. So that's like, you're going to lose 10% of your money if you're going to buy it on Polygon or Pancake if you're doing big orders, because the liquidity is better on Uniswap. Even though you're paying high gas fees, you're still going to get more tokens. So would you rather have 381 tokens or 447 for the same amount of money? So just keep that in mind. You'll close those out. So even though the prices might be cheaper here on Defined, you got to figure out how much you're gonna buy. And I just threw that $10,000 number out. I see a lot of buys. People still, some of the whales are buying a lot, like thousands of dollars worth, even though I know they already have thousands of tokens already, but they're picking them up in hundreds at a time. So I'm looking to buy a few hundred myself if the price keeps coming down. If it doesn't, I'll be happy, but it's coming down so fast. We can get, some resistance at, the 21 moving average here, and then continue to roll over and keep going down. But, I'm just dollar cost averaging. And let's see what now. The Lion Run staking is closed. So if you watched Carl's stream yesterday, it's closed. I think he wants to give the top 150 people rare NFTs, and maybe the rest commons or something like that. There was also discussion how they were going to distribute the rare NFTs. And, I think the whole heart situation, the more hearts you have, it was discussed that those people would be more likely to get a rare NFT. But I think Carl wants to make it somewhat fun and have if you have, a low count of million token, you could still have a chance of getting a rare NFT. So I'm not even sure if he knows exactly what he's going to do, but there was a poll, and one of the options was just to totally randomize it, which is kind of silly because, when this was put out originally, it was all based on hearts, right? If you're going to do everything randomized, then you would just have more people would just want to put more wallets in there. But, if you're going to open up something new like this staking in hearts, and you have a score-based system on hearts, you have to use it, right? So you can't do total randomization. You could do that later, but if you're going to do it, you should announce it at the beginning of the contest or staking or whatever you want to do it. But as I remember, at the beginning of this it was going to be based on the total hearts, and I don't remember anything about randomization talked about in the beginning. But anyway, so I guess we'll just see how it plays out and see how it goes from there. So this is TechLead's wallet. He's down to 116,000 right now tokens. He's going through about 1,000 tokens a day. So just to give you an idea, he's got this stake here and exit here of 5 tokens. It looks like he's kind of playing with something. And Carl had talked about in his live stream yesterday about this Polygon Matic 4,500 was, transferred out. Maybe he's going to try staking on Polygon, which would be really good because then people could, stake would not have to worry about the gas fees. I don't know if any other project out there has done staking on a second layer solution. So it should be interesting. This is just all rumors. So it could also maybe the 4,500 could have been there for liquidity on Polygon. I don't know. But if it isn't, you can make a comment down below. I didn't discuss it, I don't think, but down here below, like 11 days ago or 12 days ago, maybe I discussed it, but there's this Harmony Bridge and the Near Rainbow Bridge. Those are just other second layer solutions, just like Polygon and Binance Smart Chain. I think it was the Near protocol that sounded interesting to me because I think they're trying to cross-chain other platforms. So, I mean, it's still in the early days, so we'll just see what happens. But, use the Rainbow Bridge to get onto the Near protocol. And the Harmony protocol, they're just trying to save fees just like Polygon. So you never know what the next, protocol is going to be, big or not, whatever. But right now, Polygon's really good. I think Carl's got everybody on Polygon through the NFTs on OpenSea, and people are comfortable with it. And I know, so I like Solana, but the people aren't there, so I'm not using Solana. And the liquidity is probably not there on these side chains as well. I haven't really heard anybody talking about buying Million Token on Avalanche either, but it's out there. And there's these tutorials you can find on milliontoken.org too. There's a website on YouTube that shows how to buy all this stuff. And I think it's, new stuff coming out all the time. So I think that's it in the news. Watching Million Token price is coming out real hard just because, Bitcoin is correcting from 69,000 to at one point 58 and a half. And now we're at almost 61. And I think that's about it right now for the YouTube stream. I'll check the chat real quick. It says, somebody says, "Hi, Tim. How are you doing today? Thanks for the update." I'm doing good. You can use CowSwap to save on ETH gas and get protected against front-running bots. Okay, I don't know. CowSwap. I'm not sure what that is. Is that short for something? Yeah, I haven't heard about that. But you have to watch out for that, the bots, especially on Uniswap, because you kind of want to increase the slippage on Uniswap just because you want your transaction to go through, but it shouldn't really be an issue with Polygon or the Binance Smart Chain, because the fees are so low. If the transaction fails, you lose either a penny or 10 cents or whatever. So I would definitely keep the slippage low on Polygon and Binance Smart Chain, and just be real careful with Uniswap. The whales are still buying their bags on Uniswap for the most part that I see. And Filthy Peasant Gaming says, "Hey, caught you live. Don't know what happened during the night. It's like crypto had its menstruation." And as Dwight says from The Office, blood artifact bears. Okay, so it still doesn't really bother me. 15% correction on Bitcoin. We have a correction of let's see how it is on Million Token. 30%. If that whale hadn't bought and held, we would certainly be below $20 today, and I'd have my bags filled. We'd probably be closer to like $15 or so. So, but the whales are stepping up. The whales that we have in the community already are buying. I know Bebo bought some recently at like $19.50. The third time he bought the dip. I think he probably stopped the bleeding right here, because I think that candle was, let's take a look. That was just below $20. But sometimes these candles are not right. Because I bought previous dips on Million Token. It was lower than what the candle said, unless you bought it on another blockchain. But I think Bebo just buys it on Uniswap, because I know he stakes all his tokens. So, I guess this will be a quick stream today. I am buying, and but I'm being patient about it. I'm going to buy a little bit at $20, $19, $18. But as the price drops, I'm going to be buying more. And I think Yeah, I try. I'll probably be wiped out if we get down to like these low levels of 1650. Let me just see what the price drop would be for that from that point on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go down that low. Let's see now. If I didn't look at any of these lines and I kind of zoomed out, yeah, right about right here where we are now, 2133 could be a breaking point. I mean, if we break that, let me take a look at the daily chart. Yeah, this kind of looks like a big cup of handle. Like here's the cup, and we have a handle here, but the handle's breaking down. we did find support on this 50 moving average on the daily chart, and the 100. So I think I posted that on Discord earlier today. Just trying to figure out. So yeah, I'm hoping we'll hold the line where we are right now. But if we had to go down lower, maybe. Yeah, $19.50 again, maybe. Never know with these side chains like Polygon and Binance Smart Chain, but if somebody sells big there, it could drop the price down quite a bit. But if somebody buys big there too, it can raise it quite a bit up. SimDoes says, do you know who the top wallet is on the Lion Run staking? Yeah, I know who it is. For the Lion Run staking. Yeah, it's pretty obvious who it is. I don't want to say the person's name though. People are kind of private about their wallets, but yeah, it's most of the big wallets people know in the community, but I'm not going to be the guy that says assigns names to wallet addresses, because that's not a cool thing to do. But anyway. And I know Carl is going to do something different every time for the next, airdrop of NFTs. And I think he's got some plans, big plans. He's going to pay like $10,000 for the next batch of NFTs, and maybe they might be animated or something like that. So, looking forward to it. I think the NFTs is just a good way to bring people together in the community, and I like, it's fun. I like buying the $3 to $5 NFTs from the community to just show support. If they keep the prices kind of low, but I can't catch these NFTs sometimes because I'm either at work or sleeping. And after like Carl does a live stream, they sell out. Like yesterday, they had an NFT and they sell out. But I'll make an offer, and if the guy, or if there's any left and they want to give it to me, they can give it to me. If not, oh well. But yeah, if you want to catch these NFTs live, that's the best way to do it. Watch Carl, 9 o'clock Central Time, Texas time, or 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And toward the end of the stream, he goes over the NFTs, and you could buy some NFTs before they sell out for like $3 or $5. So it's definitely worth watching a show, because if I catch the reruns, and even though I have a spare laptop at my job, a lot of times I can't get them anymore. But hopefully that'll be all old news if I retire next year after this big dump of 15% for Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm not too concerned. If you look at previous cycles of Bitcoin, you have 30% corrections, 40% corrections on the way up to the top. And yeah, I really want to. This might be my last big buy that I have with income anyway, without having to cash out crypto to buy a million token at these low prices. I don't think we're going to be coming back down to these $12 or $13. But if we do, I don't know. I'll sell my kidney, or I'll sell Bebo's kidney, and get some cheap million token. I know Bebo. I think he's gonna. I don't know if he already bought. I don't think he has, but I think he's got $25,000 wired, and hopefully he'll be dollar cost averaging that in, either slowly on the way up or slowly on the way down. So if he puts in $25,000 like today, you're gonna get a pump, right? And let's let's figure this out. I'll go to Uniswap interface, and I'm gonna just pretend I had 25 $25,000. So we'll switch these around. We'll select a token of some sort. So let's say $25,000. Let's see what the price of million token would be. Because right now we're at $21.33. And sometimes it takes a while for this to, so it'll raise at $23.06. Interesting, because so it'll go up like, what is that, $1.50? Not too much. Some of these whales that are buying now are buying like, well, we saw that one person raise the price up like $6. He must have bought like $200,000 worth. It was like 7,000 tokens or something like that the other day. Okay, I think I'll call it quits there. Yep, I think I'll do that. And yeah, buy the tip, guys, if you want. I don't know how much longer these prices are going to be below, and I'm not even sure if I can get it at $20, but I'll try getting something, and then be happy with whatever I get. I'll talk to you later. If you like this stuff, give me a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks.